Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget as always to like, comment and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow. So there was some news that popped up yesterday that the Queen is supposedly launching legal action against Meghan and Harry. Several reports are claiming that the Queen ordered senior Palisades to plan a legal fight back after becoming exacerbated at Harry and Meghan's so-called repeated attacks on the royal family. Really? So the Queen is allegedly tired of Harry and Meghan for telling their truth, but not Andrew, her non-son, for living a life of perversion and lies. Let's just be clear that speaking your truth does not equate to attacking someone. You are not a bad person for speaking publicly about any abuse you have faced, and every time the firm and the British press print these type of headlines, they are telling everyday people who are victims that it's not okay to talk about your abuse. Imagine announcing that you're launching legal action against two people for exercising their freedom of speech and talking about their experiences, what was done to them, while a pervert in your palace is being sued by a sex trafficking victim. The actual nerve of these people. I don't even see what it is exactly the firm would be launching a court case against Harry and Meghan for, because what have Harry and Meghan done other than mind their own business since they left the firm? Which is what tells me that this is clickbait BS and a distraction. I don't think there is any legal action actually being launched. The only person who needs to launch a lawsuit is Meghan against the firm and the press for libel, for tarnishing her name in the biggest smear campaign of all time. I do think that a lot of this is being put out there not just to distract from the nonce, but also the newly released version of Finding Freedom, even though it's already been well established that Harry and Meghan have had nothing to do with that book, and the original version of the book basically took a lot of hearsay from the tabloids, but the British press are still trying to push this narrative that Finding Freedom is Harry and Meghan's book, which is ridiculous because Harry is writing his own book and Meghan, I'm sure, will follow suit at some point also. They don't need to go through Omid Scobie and his co-writer. Now, if you remember the skit that Harry did with James Corden, and even in the Oprah interview, Harry made it very clear that he is still close with his grandmother, he still speaks to her regularly, and that he still very much respects her. So when I look at headlines like this claiming that the Queen is ordering legal action, what I see is really the firm trying to make it look like they still have some type of control over the Sussexes and that the Sussexes fear them, which we know they don't. I really don't know when the firm and the British press is going to stop using the Queen as a shield in their war against the Sussexes, but they need to stop. The Queen is nearing the end of her reign and the end of her time on this earth, and despite what feelings many of us in the squad have, she is still very much respected by many, but her handlers are creating an environment where people will start to question their feelings towards her. And it really does seem like they're going to continue to use her as a shield up until her last breath. How much do you want to bet they'll even blame Harry and Meghan for her death when it comes to it, even if she lives up until 100? God knows what they're going to do when she's gone, what or who they are going to use as a shield then, because people don't respect any of the other royals the way they do the Queen. So I don't think there's any type of lawsuit. I think this is all a smokescreen. I think they need to find as many distractions as possible, and I have to wonder why they aren't more focused on creating projects and platforms for the future king, his queen consort and their heirs. They seem to have this idea that by constantly attacking the Sussexes, that it will prop up the other royals when all they're doing is wasting energy and time, and the clock is ticking for the other royals to make some kind of measurable impact before they become completely irrelevant. But that is all from me today, my lovelies. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!